My name is Representative Wayne Ford. I'm a state legislator. I've been in the state of Iowa legislation for as a legislator for about 11 years. I'm going to my 11th year.
What district?
District 65, which is in Des Moines and inner city, north part of Des Moines, inner city, and right in the central area, Drake University and Grandview is part of my district.
Is there a digital divide in Iowa?
There is a digital divide in Iowa, and here's the reasons why. We had the ICN started about 20 years ago. We're the only state in the country that had ICN. And I think if we build upon ICN, Governor Branstad's opportunity at that time was make Iowa the Silicon Valley of the ICN technology. That didn't happen. Because of the telecommunication community and competition, his dream never happened. Now we do have ICN doing pretty well with the universities and the schools. I'm doing some legislation on Capitol Hill in Iowa that hopefully will open the ICN up to nonprofits and to hospitals. I think it's crucial to help rural Iowa become more urban. You and I both know that in rural Iowa, you have dial-ups, you have a long way to go. So I feel as though we're going to keep on doing this, and Iowa is going to be a place where we start the presidential election, that we should be a model for the country with the ICN. So one of my dreams is to make Iowa the first Wi-Fi or wireless state in the country. As I travel around the country, many organizations talks about this. They said, we didn't know about this. You have a possibility that no one else in the country has. So I believe with a young governor, Governor Chuck Carver, and a new administration, I believe the time it is now. You cannot have a Silicon Valley with ethanol without a wireless state. You just cannot do it. So if big brothers and big sisters and big corporations are going to come to Iowa and build ethanol plants in rural Iowa, we must have a way in which we're wireless. That's number one. Number two, you read the information. We have a high population of blacks going to prison. We have a high population of blacks and Latinos not getting a fair education. Bottom line is, the internet should be free in certain areas. So one information I'm trying to do is trying to get the internet in which it can be wireless to some of the inner cities or blighted areas in the state of Iowa. I'm working with some corporations right now and trying to do that. Before it's going to cost money. Yes, it's going to cost money, but here's the sad part about it. When I go to the library now in Des Moines, I see old white people in wheelchairs waiting for 1 hour to use the internet. Now, I'm 55 years old. 10 years from now, I don't want to be waiting in line because I can't afford it. Just use something that should be free. My son, who works for Source Magazine, who graduated from the University of Iowa, said these words. He said, Daddy, the library is free. I mean, so why can't the ICN be free? We have some major issues in Iowa. And by all the presidential candidates coming to Iowa, Obama, Hillary, and everybody, from Democrat to Republican, we have a way to show the world that this is an issue dealing with Wi-Fi and technology. So I'm very excited that we are in this opportunity.